Well, hello YouTube and welcome to another flight of the PMDG MD-11 in P3D version 3.4. Today's flight, Mirabel International Airport, CYMX to Memphis, KMEM. And this is a real FedEx flight that goes on every night. The only difference is I'm filming this during the day, but normally this flight, it's always the same flight number, FedEx Flight 131. Departs every night about 9 p.m. from Mirabel to Memphis, the FedEx hub for mail sorting. And so of course I've already programmed my flight, got my weather, all that good stuff. And we're gonna ask for takeoff, request takeoff clearance. All right. Okay, so I just turned on my TCAS, which is the traffic collision avoidance system, and right now it's on TA only, which means traffic advisory, but after we're airborne, it'll give me a resolution advisory. When planes are too close, it will tell me to either pull up or descend, and it will tell the other aircraft to do the opposite of what I'm doing. So that's what resolution advisory means. Let's just pull that out here. Okay, we're departing runway 11. And there we go. Okay, so last checks. I'm just going to put the icing is on with the radar transponder. We're good. Auto throttle takeoff, and we're going. So we're going to raise this to 70, 75, 75-ish. Stabilized, all three engines are stabilized to take off.
Thrust set, 80 knots.
We're heavy today, 196,000 pounds of cargo.
V1,
We're continuing.
rotate.
EAD, no messages. Rotating. Positive rate up. Gears coming up.
Gear up.
FedEx 131 Heavy, contact Montreal, departure on 134.15. Over to 134.15, FedEx 131 Heavy, thanks, bye-bye.
Okay, so we're gonna go put her on auto flight. Very hazy. That's a pretty nice view, isn't it?
Air Canada,
I think so.
climb and maintain flight level 340. Flight level 340.
I mean, for a product that was made in 2008, I think it still looks pretty good, and that's thanks to these high definition liveries from McFat Studios. I had bought these liveries too when I had purchased this plane. I think it was in 2010 I bought it. So it's been a long time. But yeah, it looks great.
Lufthansa 565 Heavy, with you flight level 349. Lufthansa 565 Heavy, Toronto Control, roger.
So welcome back, guys. We're 1 hour away from destination, and I just checked the weather. So the winds seem to be favoring runway 18. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the standard arrival into the flight management computer. So let's climb on board and do that. Okay, so if we look at our flight management computer here, we have 475 nautical miles to go. Our estimated time of arrival will be at 05 Zulu, and right now we're at 23, well, close to 23, so 24, so we're an hour and 9 minutes away exactly. Okay, so once we go to our here, we'll go to flight plan. PXV is our last waypoint, so what we're going to do here is we're going to click on it, and it's going to ask us to enter the standard arrival. We're going to click on this, and it was already part of the flight plan that we were going to the bus 2 arrival. So we're anticipating that ATC is going to give us runway 18, but that could always change, so we're going to go ahead and select it. The runway I want is ILS runway 18 center, and the transition is PXV, and that's that. So we're going to go ahead and insert it. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, there's a flight plan discontinuity. We have to clear those. Those happen in real life as well too. It's not just something that's it's about the sim here. Okay, so I want to go back to the start here. So again, what we do is we're going to go in plan mode. We're going to put this here. We're going to take a look at this. So we're going to call up our kneeboard. Okay, I'm going to have to open it. Memphis, the Bluz arrival. And we're going to go ahead and... Okay, so we're currently at the CRL, well, we're going towards FWA waypoint. But then there's PXV, so here's PXV. So the important thing to note is it is the Bluz 2 arrival, but the chart has the current date. It's a little chopped up there, but I know it is. And here's what's important. So landing south, runways 18 left, center, 18, 927 from Overbuzz on track 232 to Copen. So what happens is we're going to go all the way to Buzz here, and then we're going to go to Copen. At 10,000 feet, at 230 knots, then on track 232. Expect radar vectors to the final approach. Okay, so that's fine. But what I want to make sure is that everything is, all the altitudes are properly entered. So at Pocket City VOR, PXV, I'm still going to maintain flight level 340. Same thing goes for Wisna and Sudoa. What changes is as soon as I go to Kazit, I cannot go below 24,000 feet. I have to be 24,000 feet or above and maintain 290 knots. Here, let's put this next to each other. And that's what it is here. So 290 knots above flight level 240. Then the next is SPKER, or Sierra Papa Kilo Echo Romeo. And I have to be anywhere between 14,000 and 23,000 feet and maintain 290, but I want to be at 14,000 feet. Because what's going to happen is only 11 nautical miles later, I'm going to be at Bluz. And again, Bluz, what Bluz is saying is you have to be below flight level 230. That's what my flight management computer is telling me. Well, that's what we had entered. And then finally at Köppen I have to be at 10,000 feet at 230 knots, and that's exactly what it says here. And after that I have manual because we'll be, ATC is going to be giving us radar vectors. Okay.
Turn left heading 175, descend altitude 14,000, expect vectors ILS, runway 36, right approach, FedEx 131 heavy.
Okay, so while ATC seems to have different weather, my weather engine is supposed to inject weather into the flight simulator, but it doesn't seem to be working all that well. So we're going to have to modify our approach now.
Memphis Control FedEx 131 heavy, with you altitude 14,000. Memphis Control FedEx 131 heavy, roger, altimeter 2999er.
2999er. Captain side is already done. We're going to do it on the standby, and that's fine. Okay, so select another approach. Let's just say I wanted 36 center. And we're going to just do
FedEx
request.
131 heavy, would like ILS, runway 36, center, approach vectors to final. FedEx 131 heavy, you are 45 miles northeast, turn left heading 205, descend altitude 14,000, expect vectors ILS, runway 36, center, approach sidestep runway 36, right.
No.
Please stand by, FedEx 131 heavy. FedEx 131 heavy, roger. Memphis Control, FedEx 131 heavy, request runway 36, center. FedEx 131 heavy, you are 3 miles northeast, turn left heading 205, descend and maintain altitude 14,000, expect vectors ILS, runway 36, center, approach.
Okay, that's it. So we got it.
Heading 205, descend and maintain altitude 14,000, expect vectors ILS, runway 36, center, approach. FedEx 131 heavy.
And we're going to enter that. Okay, so now I'm going to control this, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to need to call up that approach plate for 36 center. So this one we're going to close. We can close the star now, and we're going to open up. I don't know if I've got, 36 center is up. Okay, so 36 center. That's the frequency. The approach course is 360. Runway, touchdown zone elevation 341. That's all good. What I want to see is here at Nesbit. So Copania, then Nesbit at 3000. That's fine. That's the initial approach fix. The final approach fix is Genie at 2000. We'll be going 166 knots. And then runway 36. Alright, well, that's good. And then our missed approach will be climb to 3000 to Memphis Vortac, radial 360 to Lorry intersection at 13.7 DME and hold. So here is the Memphis VOR. So here's the missed approach. So basically we're going 360. In case of a missed, we're going to climb to 3000 via Vortac to 360. Okay, so it's straight ahead. And at 13.7 DME, we're going to hold at 3000 feet. Okay, so that's a very simple hold instruction. Alright, so I just want to make sure that there's no okay, so that's good. There is no control open. There's no discontinuities. Let's get our lights going now. We don't need the logo. We're good. Let's just get the knee board up and descent landing data is good. Windshield anti-ice we don't need. Decision height.
Contact Memphis approach on 125 decimal 8. Entry 125 decimal 8, FedEx 131 heavy today. Delta 613, turn right heading 285. Turn right heading 285, Delta 613.
Our decision height is changed now. It's 200 feet.
Memphis Control FedEx 131 heavy is leaving 1,500 for altitude 3,000. FedEx 131 heavy, Memphis Control, Roger, altimeter 2997.
As you see, it always gets very busy, so we need to be at 541, which is 300 feet above the touchdown zone. Well, it's 200 feet above the touchdown zone elevation. And that's it, so we're good. We're going to keep that approach plate up. Actually, no, we're going to go back to hydraulic panel.
Localizers alive.
Alright, so that's the correct localizers, 110.5. So the localizer is live. We're going to give her
Flaps 28.
flaps 28. Okay, landing is armed. Glide slope's alive. When it's about one dot above the line here, it's about one dot above the line here, we are gonna let's put this like this. We're gonna get the gear down. So we can see the runway ahead of us there, right there. So that's 36 center. Okay, so we're on the localizer, we're looking good. And here's the glide slope. Land, arm, hold. And our missed approach is 3,000 feet, so that's good. And we're going to start going down now here. One dot above. Gear down. Gear down, 3 green. Last notch of flaps, 35.
Flaps 35.
Okay, so we're out on the glide slope. We're looking good. We're at 900 feet a minute. And here's my radio altimeter countdown, right here in white. So when it's showing 200, we'll be at minimums. But at 1,500 feet, it'll tell us if what kind of an approach we can do. In real life, this is not a category 3, I don't believe. Let's just take a look. Knee board, control type, ILS localizer. No, it's not a category 3. It's just a regular category number 1, this one. But the flight simulator will, the aircraft, when they created it,
Heavy, clear to land, runway 36, center. Clear to land, runway 36, center. FedEx 131 heavy.
they set it up so that you can auto land, even though it's not a category 3. So in a sense, that part of it's not realistic, but it was just to show you how the auto land works. I'm going to get to exterior dual land, so we're good. I have absolutely nothing to do here. Everything's all set up and we're good. So we can go to the outside view. Oh, we're just going to go to world. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
500
Thank you.